Hey guys, what's up? Working on another deuce and a half today. This truck here, singled out with Michelin's. Can't get it running. Pretty sure it's lost prime and the lift pump in the tank is not functioning. It runs, but it's not pumping fuel, which means the foot has fallen off the bottom of the pump. And I'm just trying to get it running to get it up out of this bottom to work on it. So I want to show you how you can prime the system without the lift pump running. I think I've shown this in a video before. I'm pretty sure I have, or at least explained it, but I'm actually going to show it to you here just in case I haven't. So what I've got my air line from my truck. I've got the slave cable hooked up because there's no batteries in it. And on every M35 fuel tank, there is an extra port here. And as you'll see, I've got an air fitting screwed into it. Now usually the fitting in the tank, or the threaded bung in the tank, is 1/4 inch. And you can just take a plug out, screw your fitting in. In this case, this one is a 3/8, but the other elbow here is 1/4 inch NPT, so I'm able to thread it in. You'll have one or the other, 3/8 or 1/4, but you need to be able to screw your 1/4 inch NPT air connector into it. So, and it doesn't need to be tight, because an air leak here is fine when you're bleeding fuel. You don't want to bust the tank, so you got to be very careful not to put too much pressure in it. Now the tank is vented, obviously it's vented here, and you'll hear air escaping from your cap because it's not meant to hold a lot of pressure anyway. But you can still put enough in to blow the tank up if you're not careful. It doesn't take a whole lot. So generally, well, I say generally, but all the time, what you want to do is come over here and open up your bleed screw on top of the fuel filter housing here. And I just installed that. They had just a plug in it, so yeah, useless. Open that up, and then you'll come over here and plug this in. I don't know, I've got the air valve turned off on the truck, because you don't want to like plug it in and put 120 pounds of pressure right to it, right? So there may still be some residual air in this line. Yeah, there's a little. All right, so you will hear it when you start to pressurize the tank. It'll start thumping and squeaking and whatnot. But what I'll do is I'll stand over here and crack the air valve just to slow airflow, and I'll watch for fuel dripping under there. When it starts dripping, I'll shut the air off and I'll run over and close the bleeder. So let's see if we can do this. I don't know if you'll hear this, but so we barely got a little airflow. You probably heard the tank thump. Can you hear that? Still no fuel dripping. Let's go over here. Okay, there's air coming out of this. So either fuel's going to come out of that, or nothing's going to come out of that. We'll have to put more fuel in it. So the line may be rotted off the pump, you know. Ooh, yellow jacket. I don't like them bastards. I don't know where they're coming from. Oh, okay. Starting to get some fuel. But you want to bleed it until there's nothing but fuel coming out. It's going to make a mess. So if you're in a shop or something on concrete, you know, put a drain pan or a drip pan down. If you're out here just on grass or dirt or whatever, you know, bear that in mind. It's probably going to leave a dead spot in your yard or field or whatever. But I'm thinking there's not enough fuel in this truck, because I should have solid fuel out of that already by now. Yep. A lot of air. Yeah, there's not enough fuel in the tank. It would be spraying solid fuel by now if there was. It's got like a quarter tank in it, but with that foot having fallen off the pump, yeah, something's up with that. Anyway, so you see the idea. When you get to this point, you'll get solid fuel out of it, assuming that your lines in the tank are all in good order, not broken off or anything, and you have enough fuel in it. Once you get that, you close your valve, run over here and shut the air off, and crank the truck. So, yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns? Leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, promise. Check out our sponsors. If you need any parts for these trucks or any paint, if you're going to restore your truck or touch it up like this one, you see needs a little paint work, rabcoparts.com. All of our sponsors, as always, are listed in the description box below the video. And like and subscribe if you would and you haven't. Appreciate it. See you later.